morning. This will be like I guess, an actual vloggy type thing or whatever. This is what I ended up doing with my table thing that I had. I did this yesterday. It actually gave me a lot of space because my stuff used to kind of be a couple feet more out, so that's nice. Just all my boots and stuff. This is all my laundry that is clean that needs to be folded that I put off because, well, mental illness and procrastination and stuff. Yeah. I just cleaned up my apartment a little bit. It looks a little bit different. It's not exactly like what I'd like it to be, but, like it's some degree of progress, I guess. So, yeah. And then my office is just the mess that it always is. Yeah. Yeah. So, could be worse, I guess. But I pretty much just spent all weekend playing video games. I wanted to do other things, but I mostly just played I like Tarkov. And pretty much, let me see. If I want to do this, like this, and then just put you down somewhere. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't really done anything other than play Tarkov. These are my jeans. I'm wearing them for like a week, maybe. Well, no, I'm wearing them for like a month, maybe 2 months, right? Quite a while now. Look like super nasty, super gross. Like totally different color than what they're supposed to be. And this is what they're supposed to look like. This is like a brand new version of them. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I just hate to ruin clothes. It bothers me. There's something else. Oh yeah, it's my boots, I guess. Like my boots are just so gross. Like I always leave them outside, and then I have another issue. Maybe you can tell what the issue is. These used to be brand new. Maybe you can tell what the issue is. Yeah, I drag my feet pretty hardcore. But yeah, I don't know. My job is it's super grody and super nasty. Everything that I touch just ends up being super gross and nasty. But yeah, I pretty much just played video games all weekend. I ended up playing Tarkov. Like it's really annoying. Like I logged on and my first game on Tarkov was the stupidest thing that can be possible. Like I got a LEDX and then I killed someone who was stuck running in place, and then I died to someone who had no audio. I was just like, I felt all the various emotions that you could feel playing the game, and yeah. But I had a pretty decent day yesterday, I guess. I killed a decent. I don't want to say I killed a decent bit of people. I might have killed 2 or 3 PMCs yesterday, so I did okay there, I guess. Got a bunch of guns and stuff. I finally unlocked the flea market, which I was really getting ready to just like stop playing. But then unlocking the flea market gives you a lot of different things you can do. So I've been upgrading the hideout and stuff. So just having a little bit of fun with that. And when I say fun, yeah, just trying to have a little bit of fun somewhere in between the like 30% of 100% I got killed by a hacker engagements and the 60% of why does he know that I'm there engagements. You know what I mean? Like, so that's pretty much just been what that's been like. And it's super frustrating because it's like, I love hard games. I love like frustrating games, like high skill ceiling games. I enjoy that. And this game has so much to it, and there's so much to learn and everything else, and it's just like I've been playing for 2 weeks, but I'm like a streets expert. Like dudes will come on the streets and be like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just like, where you need to go, brother. Like I had like a 10-minute conversation with a dude yesterday outside of construction, just at the crane, and like some PMCs showed up. And we're just like, hey, what are y'all doing in there? We're just having a conversation, man. We're just having a move on. Having a conversation in there, you feel me? And they did. They moved on. So yeah, I don't know. It was that's whatever. Like I said, I really enjoy the game. Like I really, really do. I think the game is it has a lot of potential. I just think that I think it needs real anti-cheat, dude. Like there's no way like, you can't be questioning like your deaths that much. You can't be like, if people have map knowledge, cool. Like let's have a real anti-cheat. And I don't know. It just sucks, man. A lot of them are shady deaths and things, so it's just frustrating. I didn't really do most of the stuff that I was supposed to do this weekend. Like, I actually just remembered that I need to cancel my health insurance because they automatically like give you health insurance if you don't cancel it for yourself. So I need to cancel my health insurance because I don't want to pay the extra money because I don't feel that I have the extra money to have health insurance right now. So I need to cancel that, which I just remembered I needed to do today. And then do my taxes, which I was supposed to do, but again, I just didn't do. Like there was other things I was supposed to do today or this weekend. Like I planned to play Apex because all my clips that I'm making, not all of them, but almost all of them on Tarkov are being corrupted. Like I can upload them to YouTube directly, but if I want to try and cut them in DaVinci, I get media offline errors like just all the time where it's like I can't use those clips, and it's not every clip, but it's a lot of the clips. It's like most of the clips. So I wanted to see if I played a bunch of Apex and I got clips out of that, if it would be the same or if it was just like, I didn't know what was wrong, but I just knew like it's janky and annoying and it doesn't work for me right now. So try and do that. Need to do my taxes, cancel my health insurance next week, and that should be really all I need to do. They reissued me a check for my storage locker because she never issued it to me in the first place. I was gonna I want to be able to play Grand Theft Auto 5. Like part of me wants to be able to just play the game so I can just drive around. Like it sounds dumb, but like I legit just want to like hop on and drive around and whatever. I don't know, but they made it super hard to get like help, so I can't play Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm guessing that also means I can't play Grand Theft Auto 4. So like I don't know how else to describe it other than like you go to Steam and you're like, hey, yo, this doesn't work, like I need some help, and they're like, yeah, you're gonna have to go to Rockstar's thing for that. And then they won't even give you, like, they won't even direct you to another webpage and stuff. So I'm just getting the run around on a game that I've purchased 2 different times. It'd be like, so I've purchased Skyrim a couple of times, you know. Got it on Switch, got it on PC. And then I think I also bought, like, I don't know, not the definitive edition, but it had, like, the legendary difficulty. I bought that one whenever that came out for, like, $15 or $20 or whatever. It'd be like if I had bought Skyrim multiple times, like I already had, and then I just couldn't use Skyrim. Like I can't even play Grand Theft Auto Story. Like it doesn't even think that I own, like, it doesn't even think I own the game, and it's like, it's in my library. I have hours on the game. Like I don't understand what level of ownership I need to prove. Then it's yeah. Rockstar screwing me, it is what it is. It's annoying. I was gonna put this off. I put it off yesterday. I don't know. I just well, actually, I do know. I will sit in front of the computer for 12 to 18 hours a day, barely sleep, barely eat, barely move, barely do anything, and I'll just play games. Like I won't do anything else. Like, and the other thing too is like, I won't like rush myself to get in there to do it, but when I get in there to do it, like, it's hard for me to like fight myself out of the room. I don't know. It's hard for me to get myself to go to bed. Like last night, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to go to bed and this and that, and I was like, no, I just kept playing Tarkov. Just kept playing Tarkov. My Yeti head, dude. This thing feels like it shrunk. Okay. But I'm gonna fold these clothes. I'm going to I just play Tarkov. Like, I don't know what else to do. Well, there's two different things that I might attempt to do today as far as like video content go. There is the private server video, which I've decided I think I'm just gonna do. Like this channel, I don't know that it has any weight or any validity anyway. So I'd like to make the private server video. If I can make a video that even just helps like 10 or 20 dudes find their way to their community or their home or a place that makes them happy, like, dude, that's awesome. Like, so I think I'm gonna do that. Just something to kind of help people or people that aren't too sure about private servers or what the experience might be or just different things like that. So I think I'm gonna do like a video on that just to kind of help people, because it's also one of the things where it's like, well, when you go to look up a video, generally you want to look up something like, the last year that it's been made or the last 2 years, just in case it's changed or something. I don't know. But I just wanted to be helpful to people. I haven't started playing yet. Like, I have, like, there's, like, this urge, man. Like, I have this urge to do a bunch of stuff. Like, I want to play Turtle WoW. I just haven't jumped into it yet. Like, I made the character. I walked to town just to see, like, oh, dude, Stormwind's pop. And that was pretty much it. Ascension, I haven't really logged in or done anything with either. I just logged in to see, like, oh, they split the servers and did some weird stuff while I was gone. And there's still draft pick, which I don't want to participate in. So, I could have went into work on Saturday. Like, I didn't know that it was going to work out to be an easy day on Saturday, but it could have. You know what I mean? Could have worked out to be an easy day. I just didn't know that ahead of time. So when they asked me on, like, Tuesday or Wednesday, I was like, nah, I'm cool. No thanks. I don't know. Work just sucks, and it sucks that I have to, like, I don't know, I have to just, like, I'm trying to think, like, the best way to describe it. I have to just, like, I have to have a job. I don't have another job. Like, I feel like I have no other options, so I have to work here even though I'm not happy about working here. I'm not happy about the pay. I'm not happy about, like, a lot of things. There's, like, so many things that I hate, and I don't want to go there, and there's just a lot of things. I don't know. I'm constantly overwhelmed and just, like, constantly just in a panic, I guess. I don't know. It's, starting to get this feeling like, oh, I never used to get this feeling. I'm starting to get this feeling like I'm running out of time, or like, I don't know. Time is up, dude. Like, time is up on making life better or something. I'm not sure. I try not to feel like depressed and stuff or feed into it, but it's something I feel all the time unless I'm like busy, unless I'm doing something. So. Try not to feed into it. I don't know. Simultaneously, I hate everything. I'm depressed, and I wish it would all end. And simultaneously, I'm like planning out my 5-year future and how I can hopefully not be working, and just there's so many things, man. Like, my mind's working in 15 different directions, and sometimes it's helpful and sometimes it's not helpful. I don't know. I don't know, work was bad. There was like a super angry kid that we had to deal with. Like, people are just kind of dicks at work, and it's kind of just this whole thing. Like, these dudes were getting ready to fight at work and everything else, and I'm like, over nothing. And I guess that one psycho dude now he's either been fired or something, because he just hasn't been back in. I don't really know. I kind of just mind my own business. It's weird, you just work with a bunch of, like, convicts, ex-convicts, and whatever, and everyone's got an ego. That's something I hate, man. Like, I have an ego, I have all these things, but, like, I don't know, in real life, like, I'm not, like, all these dudes are like, look at me, look how strong I am, blah, 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 and it's just like, oh my god, dude, I don't care. But then at the same time, it's like, why can't I guess I do the same thing, but in the online space, I'm not, like, I don't know. I just don't care in real life. Like, I'm not trying to impress anyone at work. That's the other thing, too, where it's like, I'm just as grody and, like, nasty and my hair's not done and everything else. Like, the only thing I do is, like, I shave my unibrow because I'm like, well, that's a little extra for just to walk around with a unibrow. But other than that, like, I don't do nothing. Like, I don't want to be with anyone. I don't want any headaches. I need no problems. Like, I just need money. I don't know. Just try and focus on trying to make life better. Because it sucks. Like, I don't know. And then even the things that I do to make things better, I'm just like, I kind of don't care, and it kind of don't matter. So, like, having depression sucks. Having something that, like, is constantly just eating at you and being like, hey, yo, you're not doing that good. Like, whether you are or aren't, sucks. But I just wanted to make this because I hadn't made, like, an actual, I don't know, I guess, vlog or whatever. At some point I'll get the webcam. I just haven't done it because I haven't been to Best Buy. I haven't really looked into which one's the best one to get or anything else. So at some point I'll get that. I'd like for the clips and stuff to work, but like I say, like, I finally found out how to, like, get the clips where I need them to be to cut them together. And then the clips have, like, this weird thing where it's like media offline and the cam's off and it's just a red screen that says media offline, but the audio works. Like, so I don't know, but if I upload the clips directly to YouTube, they work. So I'm just not sure. Mostly just try not to overwhelm myself or stress myself out too much. I don't know. I'm always so anxious. Like, I'm anxious about everything. I'm anxious about the fact that my apartment's not how I want it to be. I'm anxious about the fact that, well, I don't know if my lease agreement, if I'll be able to get my lease agreement for another year next year. And I just moved in like a month and a half ago. So it's like, I'm constantly just worrying about things in the future, things that currently can happen, things that might happen, things that won't even happen, things that have already happened. I'm just in a constant state of, like, driving myself up a wall. It just sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like the reality of it too is, it's like, at any moment I can just be like, I'm done. I don't know. I just be like, it sucks, and be like, I'm done. It's just, it's something I was thinking. It's just, it's the truth. It's like, no matter what face I put on in front of this camera, or no matter what happens, or who, you know, anything, like, nothing makes a difference. It's all just like, well, did I decide that, you know, I want to continue on today, yes or no, type thing. No, this is a work shirt. I changed that to a work shirt. And the thing is, too, is like, I never really feel happy. The best I can do is, like, gray. I don't know. It's just, it sucks. It sucks. I don't know how to manage it very well. I don't manage anything well. I literally am just like, I'm constantly falling apart. I'm constantly, like, barely holding things together. And I'll get so mad in a situation that I'm ready to burn everything down in my personal life and be like, no, fuck this job, no, fuck this place, no, fuck everything, no, fuck you, like, I'm leaving, fuck, like, I'm gone. Like, and all it takes is, well, to be honest, all it would take is about a minute of me getting, like, super pissed off and someone, like, egging me on or doing something, and I would just pop, like a balloon. I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm also just frustrated at a lot of stuff, like, in life and just, you know, the internet or whatever. Like, frustrated that my clips for Tarkov don't work. So I just stopped even bothering recording, like, trying to record cheaters or, like, super sus moments or anything like that. I just stopped bothering because it's not working. You know what I mean? Like, it's corrupting the clip. So it's like, alright, cool, you made this cool clip, and then the clip got corrupted. So I'm not sure. I don't know what's corrupting the clip either, which is frustrating. Just lots of things that are just like, ugh. But I think that'll be it for this. I was gonna try and cancel my health insurance thing, but it says I have to like call a hotline and on Monday through Friday, so I can't even do it, even though I wanted to do it right then and there, so I wouldn't have to worry about it later. I can't do that. File my taxes next weekend. I need to do it this weekend, but I don't know. The last 2 weekends, I'm like doing 20-hour stints of where I just like sit in a room and barely move and just play games. And maybe I eat once or twice. Like, yeah, I wake up, start the day with Monster, and then like 8 to 10 hours in, I'm like, you might want to eat something. It's bad, man. It's addiction. Like I say, like my entire life, the way that I've structured my life, the way that I indulge in things, the way that I acquire things, like even just the way that I acquire things, is all like feeding addictions. It's all just like feeding a beast. And I'll feed the beast right up until it's gonna take my hand off. Like, I'll sit in there for, like, dude, I won't move for 5 hours sometimes. 5, 6 hours. Like, I'll feel like I need to use the bathroom. Like, I go pee and be like, nah, man, nah, later. And then 2 hours might pass. I'll just keep pushing forward. Like, same thing with eating. Like, I start to eat and I just want to keep eating. Yeah, and I indulge. Like, I indulge to no end. Like, the only reason I don't smoke more than I'm currently smoking is like, I don't know. It makes me cough almost every time I gotta rip it. So like, I'm only gonna rip it 3 to 5 times, and then I'm just gonna put it down for a while and like try and relax because my lungs. Like, I don't know. Like I said, literally everything I do is feeding. It's just feeding a beast. Like I'm feeding an addiction as hard as I humanly can, and that's why I'm terrified of doing anything that like is real dangerous as far as like an addiction or something like it. I don't know. Like in my head, I'm like I want to be on Adderall because I need to focus because I have no focus, but maybe that's not good because maybe I'll become so dependent on it that I'll need something else if something happens to that. So maybe I shouldn't do that. I don't know. It just sucks. I'm just tired. I'm always tired. I'm always tired. I'm always stressed out. I don't know. My life just is. It's so much vastly different than other people's. It's like we have similarities to each other, but like I don't know. Like it's no friends, no family, I have no one to talk to. All my ideas are just like I don't know my own. Like if I decide to stop or I don't want to do something, there's nobody, there's nothing, there's no. I don't know. It's vastly different. Like I don't go home at the end of my day to my house and see my mother or my friends, or I don't see anyone. I mean, it's all just a thing. I don't know. We all know my story. We all know that thing. I wash my work clothes with my nice clothes, so hope I didn't ruin everything. I'm gonna end it off there because I feel like it's just kind of like a reciprocating circle where I try and explain my mental illness and like my perspective on life, and it's just kind of an impossible thing because I can barely even think straight enough to like think what I'm gonna do after I'm done with this. I can take a shower and use my vape thingy and then go in there and try and play Tarkov, or I really shouldn't play Tarkov. Like I should play something else. I should find another game put my time into because Tarkov is like the cheaters. It's the cheaters. It's not the guys that have 10,000 hours that are really good, and the game is very time dependent. Like if you can put in a ton of time, you're gonna get really good at the end. So it's not all cheaters, but it's so indecisive and so unknown that I just shouldn't put myself through it because I'm signing up to get upset. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do the private server thing later. I'm either gonna do the private server thing, or I'm going to try to do Apex clips. I just want to hop on, just play a couple games, clip up different things, and see like, is this media gonna be corrupted? Because that really like took the wind out of my sails. Because I finally was like, oh dude, I got the clips where they need to be, and yeah, sweet. Like, all right, I just clip these two things together, and then it's like, wait, why is this green red? Why does it say media offline? Yeah. I don't know. Like the footage works, and I can upload it to YouTube, and then I could clip it from there. So I'll figure it out eventually. I just don't want to put too much pressure on myself or so much pressure on myself. Like, you have to figure this out right now. You can't go to sleep till you figure this out right now. Like, I do stuff to myself like that. Like, where I just like won't let myself relax or whatever. Either way, don't matter. But just folding these clothes, trying to move on with my day. My weekend's been super weird and sporadic because I was just awake for 20 hours and then asleep for a few and then awake for another 20. So that's pretty much what the start of my weekend's been. But also I changed. I mean, you probably could see from whatever the thumbnail thing I had the other day. But I put on different stuff like Amsterdam handmade jeans, whatever, Nike junk. But yeah, I thought this was cool. This wasn't exactly what I was gonna do, but there was nowhere that the coffee tables seemed fine because the shoes were out to here, so it just didn't work. I haven't even hooked the TV up. The TV, here's the Fire Stick. You know what I mean? I haven't hooked it up or done anything. It's literally I wake up and I'm playing video games and then I'm going to bed. Appreciate you watching. I hope you're enjoying at least some of the content I'm putting out, and it's not just all like, you know, absolutely terrible. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.